clock does stop and the ball goes dead, and any free kick from anywhere on a pitch is direct and unopposed. Taylor Homer, I think, has been the star goalkeeper in this tournament, is lining up his two players for the kick-off for Cark. So it is a Beerman, 4-goal scorer. Weiraush got blocked there by Priestley Farquharson. Big presence in that England team, it's huge. Difficult to get a ball past him if he decides to block it. Sacha Weiraush now. Thinks about the forward ball, but goes sideways instead. Germany with a patient build-up. England playing reasonably high pressure. O'Rourke is closing there. It's a little bit closer. It's the touch to Terry Bowes. I should say Aaron Clark. Early shots. Tony Muller didn't like that one. Dealt with it after the fashion though. Yeah, man. Weirhouse, poor first touch, good second touch with his left foot though. He's in Beerman again. Romrig, touch and turn, thinks about the shots. He's past one defender, two, can't get past the third. And England gain possession. Chance to counter now, Aaron Clark. He thought the ball was going out there, he just gets something away. Easy enough for Tom. Germany cagey as they go forward. Just over the top. 2 balls on the pitch there. We'll take the second one. Again, not really high pressure from Germany. They are closing, but no real drive when they do close. Just to make sure the players play the ball. You need to be careful here, getting stuck in the corner. Best bet was back to the goalkeeper, which they've done. Little touch from Cameron O'Rourke. As Germany gain possession. O'Rourke does really well though, gains possession back for England. And looks at the volley. Well, it's not what you want as the goalkeeper, is it? Sacha Weirhouse can score at the other end as well. I'll say he had confidence in his goalkeeper to save that, no problem. England hard. To Beerman. Man, bang on form yesterday. Weirhouse takes a funny bounce, but he gets away with it. Parkinson's in front of him, closes. It's back to Tony Muller. Very, very cagey this game so far. I think the team keen to make a mistake. Tony Muller. Keeper, mechanic by trade. Veteran goalkeeper out of the two of them for Germany. Last year in the Euro qualifiers. Taylor home. It's long, too long. Tony Muller goes short on their arm. Beerman. Pascal Muller. Beerman back to his goalkeeper. Uses his hands eventually and goes forward quickly. Engelhard. Didn't have any real power on the overhead kick there. Scott Lawson now. Uses the sole of his foot to control it. Moving the ball. Needs to be careful there. Needs to find his goalkeeper now, and he's not. Monch with it. A shot over the top from Germany. I'll tell you what, England played dangerously there. To Scott Lawson, now he can make up for his mistake. So it's Terry Bowes who looks to turn and get away. Eventually though, he'll have to go back to his goalkeeper, I think. He does. Taylor home forward, Aaron Clark on the end of it. England's best player. Most experience in playing it high level across Europe. And there's the overhead kick, just wide. Can't do that, he can transition so quickly from ground to overhead. Real skill that. Just a very little time to block it. So Weirhouse. Romrig can't get a flicked header. Taylor Holm watched it all away. Teddy Bowes now back to goal. Sees his goalkeeper again. He's back to nowhere really else for him to go there. Clark goes forward. For more than anything there towards Tom O'Neill. But it's back in England's possession. Dog is on the pitch, or rather helpfully staying off the pitch. Wanders around the touchline, there it is. Play continues though. Clark, it's a good turn. Cameron O'Rourke, not such a good cross though. There's the dog. Hopefully, finally calls it. Can't be a dog on the pitch, can he? Everyone knows that. Should be that keen to wrestle one of the dogs. Seem quite happy about it there as he goes over the fence. Bierman. Yeah, there's one dog in Cape Verde, by the way. He's usually got 6 of his mates with him. But he's just around the corner there. Teddy Bowes. Tom. Scott Lawson. Just Terry again. Home with a looping throwouts. It's kept in. England retain possession. Just for a second though. They're all miscontrols. It means Germany get the throw. They use Tony Muller. Bierman gets a bit of space. He will have a crack. Didn't do many times yesterday. There you go. Taylor Holm holds on really well there. Testing conditions out there. Sun is in the eyes of the England players. Disappear behind a cloud soon enough. Scott Lawson then flicks it up. Looks for the early shot. No real power on that one though. Foul's given. No surprise. Bierman, well, he was lethal from this sort of distance yesterday. Got a spell at Barnet in his time in 11-a-side football. So Bierman steps up. Right foot drive, just wide. Well, he had his shooting boots on, metaphorically of course. Don't have any boots on yesterday. Off target today though. Taylor Holm now. Flat throw forward. He's looking for Jez Kamara, who scored a wonder goal yesterday. A few highlights for England. There's a chance for Germany, and really should have Sacha Weirauch put that away himself there. He went with the outside of his left and was a right better there. Bierman now. Just looking for that gap. See if he can get a shot away. He can't. Blocked by Bowes. See if he build again from the back. As Kamara not closing too quickly. Just Weirauch forward. It's back with Tony Muller. Again, it's pretty cagey so far. Bierman. Need a goal to open things up a touch. Bear in mind yesterday, England did hold Portugal pretty well in the first part of the game. Watched it well there, Taylor Holm. Then the floodgates opened. I'm sure Germany will be hoping the same thing happens today. Close. Toward Tom O'Neill. He uses possession though to Bierman. Muller goes wide. For shooting, Tony Muller. He's prepared to pass it. Go with the percentage ball rather than just having a crack from distance. A lot of his area there, so he's got to play with his feet. Bierman. Towards goal, but in the end, just drifts harmlessly over the touchline. Scott Muller. Goes now. Nothing to go except forward. That's Aaron Clark, who's back on the sand. Back out towards Priestley Farquharson. Takes a nasty bounce, but gets a decent touch. It's not going forward, it's back to the goalkeeper, who now goes forward quicker. There he goes. You could see what he was trying to do there, find Aaron Clark, but he didn't. So this is Germany throw. veteran of the team, Tony Muller. 5th event is, by the way, for Tony Muller, the goalkeeper. Muller decided what to do. Eventually, back with Muller. Good ball out wide. Engelhard back. Weerasch. Tries to be too clever with it. Tom O'Neill's away now. It's 2 forward for England, and he should have played that ball earlier then. Got bogged down in the sand. I think that's possible. So he gets the free kick. Tom O'Neill, not exactly what he wanted, but it's a decent position. Which 49 it up here is right. He's not going to be able to get that straight run up. So he's going to have to go over the tape. Slight angle, which always takes a little bit of the power away. It's in a good position. It's going to go left by the look of it. Still got to cross that tape though, which makes it more difficult. Steps up, left-footed. It's a decent save by Tony Muller. Keeps it in, saves the corner as well. Just didn't have the required power. I think that's down to the fact he had to cross the tape there. Stutters your run slightly. And Clark, tenacious. He's done really well there. Tom O'Neill can't get his shot away. Yeah, Germany get it away. Pascal Muller. Germany bell once again from the back. Into the final 10 seconds now of the period. That will be the last chance. And that is it, end of the first period, goalless. Not too much action, two teams who definitely don't want to lose. No particular winning to throw caution to the wind just as yet. Here goes Scott Lawson, line themselves up. Aaron Clark, this for the volley. Tony Muller, gratefully went straight at him. Sacha Weerasch. Thought about the shot, eventually it does come in, but by that time Cameron O'Rourke had closed down. Yeah, man. Weerasch. Bierman. Student by trade. I mentioned a couple of times, scored 4 goals yesterday. That's the difference between Cape Verde and Germany. Weerasch thinks about the shots. We should have thought about the pass instead. Referee calling it back. Give starts again with it. This time he goes out to the right rather than left. Terry Bowes on the ball. Keeps it out of the sand. So important in beach soccer. The best ball in the world though. Also, like any form of football, it's important you find one of your teammates when you pass it. Pretty windy here today though. My excuse to carry the ball slightly. Chance for Germany. Wow, it's hit the bar. Ollie Romrig twice now, he's come close, goes for the overhead kick. Far post there, and there is the finish. And guess who? The man who scored 4 yesterday makes it 5 in 2 days. Bierman. Brilliant finish, confident as you would expect from a man, banging form. Another kick, obviously was a shot, didn't make it. And Bierman just arriving at the far post. Scott Lawson slightly flat-footed, couldn't get there. Just ghosted in, smashed the ball past Taylor Home. So it makes it 2 minutes gone in the second period. Germany 1, England 0. Bowes kicks it off, Aaron Clark goes wide. Bierman again. Fancy a shot with his left though. Tries the cross with it. Bit of a swinger. Gets the throw. Scal Muller. He was thinking about the overhead there. Calmly placed back to his goalkeeper though by Terry Bowes. Well, I'm sure there's some tactic they've worked on there. Just one I forgot what it was. Mark. Oh dear. Well, England with a throw. Aaron Clark goes back to go forward. Gets it back off Terry Bowes. Monch gets the toe in. So, all the same from England. Go backwards to go forwards. Tom O'Neill off camera. We're about to come on for England. Tim Engelhardt, the free kick. Right foot strike. Well, he's just rolled it there. His teammates got on the end of it. They did. They couldn't make anything of it. Sacha Wierauch thinks about the shots, then holds it up. Has to go back, I think, to go forwards. Does just that. A good ball to keep the pace of the play going. Monch quite happy now to stand on the ball and wait and wait and wait for something to happen. Nothing does. He goes back to his goalkeeper, Tony Muller. Muller gives it him back. Hopeful, really stretching after that. It's wide. England with possession. Scott Lawson. Lucy Farquharson. Scott Lawson. Taylor home. Goes wide. Again, that second throw has been a bit wayward for the England keeper. Germany possession. They do what England have done. Gone backwards to go forwards. Engelhardt. He's wondering what to do. He's got plenty of space. Tries the shot way over. It's so tempting if you stand on a beach soccer pitch, pretty small. You've got no one closing you down. The goal's in front of you. You just desperately want to have a crack at it. Like a lot of things in sport, it's a lot easier than it looks to score. It's a lot harder than it looks, I should say. Monch to the corner. Oh, Romrich did really well. Or Sacha Wierauch, I should say. With the trademark Ollie Romrich overhead kick. And the shot's wide. He's got Lawson with it. Again, it's turning into quite a cagey game. Wierauch. Sacha Wierauch. Engelhardt teasing England there, eventually back to his goalkeeper. Forward quickly. Bierman, goal scorer, left foot strike. The block came in, not sure it was England or Germany who blocked it. Either way, same effect. Bierman, Sacha Wierauch. As usually doing keep-ups. Bierman the same. To me, to you, to me. Romrich tried to change the pace there, couldn't manage it. Good shot, chance for Aaron Clark, and well, you'd expect him to score that. He's a very dangerous player for England. Definitely been their best player this tournament. We were all beach bar here yesterday after the game. There was quite a few England fans there. All picked him out as England's standout player. I was there doing research, of course. I know it's a tough life. So there's the foul. Aaron Clark on receive the end. That's the player you want taking these free kicks just inside the German half. Muller rubs the sand off his gloves. Hands on knees in standard goalkeeper pose. Foot strike. It's a decent save by Tony Muller. Germany hurriedly clear it. Clark wants to keep the momentum going. So Bowes now. Just to combine a lot of the time back and forth. Clark looking for the overhead. There it goes. And then it goes wide to the post. Canilla. Ideal dribbling across the sand, but when no one's closing, he can get away with it. He's in possession here. There's still not too much pressure from England. Taylor Home happy to watch that one out. Looping ball, lovely touch by Aaron Clark. It's been two players now. That's the free kick in a perfect position. He knew what he was playing for there, Pascal Muller. This could be his big chance. Apart from a penalty, he doesn't get much better than this. Clark versus Muller. Strike, and there it is, England are level. Aaron Clark. Cometh the hour, cometh the man, created that goal with, shall we say, submitted creative play. And rifles it home. Perfect, right into the center and bounces where Tony Muller can't get to it. And England back in the game. See there, it already gone past Muller before it bounced. So England, concentration required now. See Ferguson there ready, like he's in the blocks, ready to close this ball. Bierman's going to have the shot. It's exactly what England wanted. Goes back to his goalkeeper. Remember the beach soccer, no draws by the way. Goes to 3 minutes overtime. It's still the same then. 3 penalties each. Still the same then. Sudden death, you get the idea. Doesn't mean diminishing rewards though. 3 points if you win in normal time, 2 in extra time, and 1 on a penalty shootout. Ali Romrig. Muller, lovely touch. Much more game time than his colleague Westerkamper, who's new to the team. One period so far, not particularly convincing in that. As was on that shot, just wide. Home. Back to his goalkeeper. Again, 3rd time he's done that. Too much on the throw, Romrig. Kamara quite happy just to hold his position. There's a shot. Taylor Home will take those all day. Conor Rourke, Clarkson holds off his opposite number, but it's not a good pass back to his goalkeeper, Pascal Muller now. Got a chance with Taylor Home out of the goal. Probably should have had a go himself there. It's given Taylor Home time to reposition himself. And Romrig does really well there. Ferguson makes up for his earlier mistake by closing down quickly. And again, don't think he'll make the same mistake this time. No, it's a different mistake. This time up for the corner. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. He does have that look of someone who's, just leave me alone for now. Jimmy with the corner. Ollie Romrig takes it and then goes for the overhead. Just wide. I think Priestley Ferguson will be breathing the biggest sigh of relief there in the England team. All stem from his mistake. Scott Lawson. Time he gets it right, 3rd time lucky. Just Kamara, not the biggest of players. Very slight and using his body weight there to turn his man. His parents proud there. There's some players that they are a bit slight like that and they do commit the odd foul and do show good physicality. You sort of don't mind it because it shows they're making a presence felt. Engelhardt. From Berlin, second appearance for Germany. One of the best. Germany played in Japan before coming here. England played in the Tulip Cup in Turkey, finished second. Not been in the World Cup either side, just gearing themselves up now for the European Beach Soccer League. A few more playing for club sides. Next week it is the European Cup competition for clubs, and that's a huge tournament. Well over 60 teams. Portugal next week. Parkinson not happy with that. Well, Porsche, but he's made the most of it there. And then again, size of Farquharson's shoulders. Plenty of power there. Sasha Weirhouse. Beach soccer, you're not allowed to use your hands to make the tee for the ball. You've got to use the ball, you've got to use your feet. Also, give yourself a nice run up by trying to clear the path. Again, crossing the tape is not ideal, just slightly stutters you run. Just go on the toilet there for a second. There he goes then. That's the shot, as you can see, that stuttered run doesn't really go together with a powerful shot. Germany with possession after the ball goes out of play from Taylor Home, the goalkeeper. Weirhouse, well, very delicate with his header there. There's no one arriving really. That's his keeper. Tony Müller, famous name in German football, of course. Müller. It's like, I would imagine like Smith or something in the UK. Singing India, a pretty popular name in Germany. So you're bound to get a Müller at one point or another who was a superstar footballer. Two of them on the beach soccer team. That's Weirhouse. Twists and turns, just can't get away from two England players, Aaron Clark and Tom O'Neill, who are tailing him. Tony Müller ends up using his hands. It would be sensible to do it in the first place, Monch. See what he was trying to do is lift it towards the far post for somebody arriving. There's too much on it though. Tom O'Neill, Christy Farquharson. Roll through his legs, gets the turn on, got plenty of time and space. That's the Taylor home eventually. There's the far post though that England have tried so many times and not connected. This time he did, but no one arriving really. Crossed the goal to put it home, or Aaron Clark's maybe a step or two away from it. Pass given, in a particularly dangerous position. Romrick, took a few knocks yesterday, another one today. The 34-year-old, been with Germany for many years now. I think maybe after he finishes playing, might make this step into management. Maybe doing the role at a temporary capacity at the moment. See there, so tempting, isn't it, just to crack it at the goal. Sensible option from that distance is just to try and bounce it on the sand in front of the goalkeeper. And the ricochet will take it goal bound. There's the strike. As you can see, it's going to be difficult to beat anybody with power from that distance. Farquharson there, poor touch. So there we have it, end of the second period. It's holiday resort. You get a chance, a bit of winter sun if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, perfect for it. Timber Commission off the tourist. Oh, what a strike that is! Straight away from absolutely nothing. Well, I'm trying to sell holidays. Scott Lawson is down to business and cracks the ball home. Well, England smiles all round, full of confidence now. Ollie just did not close in whatsoever there, did he? As you you can tell by my commentary, it was completely out of nowhere. No chance for Tony Muller. Still in the air as the ball was nestling in the back of the net. Right, concentration required here from England. Bierman goes wide. Ronrig. So in the air, it's going to go overhead. It does, and that's exactly what England wanted. Well, in terms of world rankings, these two teams aren't too far from each other. Almost 7-8 places separating them. Let's talk of more games between these two nations this year. To be confirmed as yet. Which will be in England, which will be a different experience to Cape Verde. It might be windy, but a lot colder than this. Terry Bowes, former Ipswich player, a London cabbie by trade. Bierman.
Capacidade por barulho, tem que estar por Inglaterra! Quem é que está para a Alemanha?
Dominic goes for the strike, and again Taylor Holmwell. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't win goalkeeper of the tournament. I think he's been absolutely excellent. Apologies Taylor for just giving you a kiss of death there by saying that. And Clark, lovely little header forwards, always so aware on the ball. One pass or one step ahead of his opponents. Dominic, Arsenal coach as well. He's been working with Freddie Lundberg in the past season. Well, there's a chance again for England. Bowes, well, just can't get enough behind it, can't get it on target. It's a sigh of relief from Germany. Could have been a bit of daylight for England there. 10 minutes left, 2 goals. They defended well, got a solid goalkeeper. So a big chance. Again, England last ditch defending, this time the goal scorer Scott Lawson with it. It's a good block. It's the overhead. That's exactly what you want from an overhead. Yes. As is that if you're the defending team. Telstar. Another wasted a corner there. Clarkson, nasty forward. Just sat up in the stand a little bit. That's silly. Well, again, Taylor Holm quickly out of his goal, stood up really well. And that is how you give it back to the goalkeeper. Can't afford any of these sloppy plays, England. Just a goal in it. It'd be really solid. It'd be such a shame if they did lose it with a mistake or two. It's getting beat by a bit of magic, but it's just lack of concentration. Painful. Sonny Muller. Taylor Holmwell, he went for it there, the goalkeeper, and stepped back. In the end, Engelhardt with the header. It's over the top. And then breathe again and Bill for the back. James Kamara scored a brilliant goal yesterday. It's not ideal, really. Taylor Holm. Germany is smelling blood here. They're getting close. They're closing quickly. England a bit more cautious about it. O'Rourke not particularly willing to close down there and leave his team short at the back. The ball goes past him. Oh, they'll take those all day, England. Markelson has to work quickly. He does. Forward. Cameron O'Rourke looking for the free kick. It's not given. Germany in possession. Cantona slows things down. Rotates the ball out to centre of the pitch. Yeah, he fancies his shot. Particularly confident doing that. Always goes for the pass. There's the shot now. Will do England. Corner's always better than a goal. 2 balls on the pitch. We need to get rid of one. At least it's not a dog from way before. Well away. Nice Scott Lawson. Good block from Jez Kamara. Germany. The chance goes begging. Bill from the back now, Tony Muller. Looking for players come towards him. Finally does have a shot, and you can see that's why he doesn't have many shots. Oh, well, got away with it. Just need to be careful 2 or 3 times there. They put Taylor Hum under real pressure. Some sloppy back passes. Muller to Muller. It's a block by England. I got Lopez there. Calm coach, barking instructions. Let's get his points across. To work with the team twice now in 2 tournaments. This would be a major improvement if they did win here against Germany. Finished 3rd this time last year. Just in front of Cape Verde and Spain. Canelo with a shot, it's wide. No, Spain were here last year. This year they've been replaced by Germany. Isaac Lopez was here with the Spanish team last year. Now working with the England team. Players very happy with things he's done so far. See a fresh pair of eyes on it, and some new drills and a new way of working, new ideas. Wasn't too far away, was it, in the end? Clark goes forward quickly, but they don't find it quickly. It's Tom O'Neill instead. Again, risky. Towards Aaron Clark. The England player is going to control a difficult ball. It's going to be him, and he's done just that. Free kick given against England. So he goes with the foul. Four-arm block, really, wasn't it?
Daqui a pouco vai começar o grande jogo Portugal-Cabo Verde.
So 5-year veteran of the team, all his experience will count now. He's to score this free kick from that distance. Suero steps up, shot, and then Taylor Home. Doesn't quite hold it, but gets it the second 10, and then just calms his defence down, says don't worry, I've got it. And Clark is trying for the overhead, doesn't get it, doesn't get the foul either. 4 minutes 30 seconds left. Steve Ferguson does well there. It's going to be difficult to knock off the ball, isn't he? Needs one of the cars in the corner to knock him off the ball, to be fair. Not sure even how to do it. Oh, lovely flick. And Clark's got a little bit of space. Ferguson. Oh, that is absolutely sensational from England. And you can see how happy the players are there. Taylor Holmes are as well. The combination of Aaron Clark, PC Ferguson means England are now 3-1 up against Germany. There is daylight and there is just 4 minutes 16 seconds on the clock. And could this be a big, big victory for England? Look at that. Well, that's exactly what you want in beach soccer. We got the sound, we got the sun, we got to see outside, and we got a scissor kick now. Brilliant. Bierman. Sacha Weirauch. That'll make England smile. Markussen.
À entrada dos nossos estádios estão à venda algumas rifas que valem 500 bolas para ter acesso a uma viagem sorteada logo a seguir ao jogo Portugal-Cabo Verde. Sal Lisboa, Lisboa, Sal.
Taking the wind out of Germany's sails. Very short to Luca Toni. I should say Tony Muller. Former Italian international in ahead there. Corner to Germany. 3:45 on the clock. Requires calm heads here. Great block from Scott Lawson. Scores, but that block proved more vital though than his goal. It's corner again. Much close up here, you'll see the concentration on the England players' faces. To the far post. Bierman. Well, he did it in the first half in that position. The first period, I should say. Hasn't done it now. Goes back to Taylor Home. Long looping ball. And Clark went in. He'll be happy to hold on to it. Couldn't combine so brilliantly that time though with Scott Lawson. Bierman. Step. And it goes. He's not going anywhere in particular. That'll suit England. Bierausch. It's the overhead kick and Taylor Home again. Well, if he doesn't win goalkeeper of the tournament, I'd be very, very surprised. I'm actually going to do anything, obviously, but be surprised. It's been very, very solid. Some spectacular saves in all 3 games. Well, maybe they could have hung on to it just a second longer there, England. Just need calm heads now. Tashi Bierausch. For the shot. God closes and it's just wide. Plenty of power, just not the direction. Goes now. Look for his goalkeeper, does it. Taylor Home. Looping ball out wide. Guess who's there? Aaron Clark, yep. Standard procedure, that one for England. Works well. Unless he gets dispossessed like that, of course. Bierman scored today, he scored 4 yesterday. They desperately need another one from him now, Germany. Chance for England, Cameron O'Rourke. Oh, he just could have had the touch, he could have relaxed on it a second longer. So the yellow card's been given. It's going to be come back for a free kick. Engelhardt protesting his innocence, can't quite believe it. Better believe it. Tom Canella on for him. It was Aaron Clark who was fouled. I think it was Terry Bowes. Clark does have a, shall we say, well, let's put this, a skill of creating free kicks from positions. You wouldn't think he'd get a free kick, let's put it that way. We've not seen a replay of that one, so maybe judging him a bit harshly there. Well, no free kick given. See the yellow card was from some kind of dissent. The referee. Strange. Anyway, no one care. They can survive the next 1 minute 20 seconds. So the England shot went in for Cameron O'Rourke. That shot goes wide. And I thought he'd allowed it to play on for a second, and then when he missed, was going to give the free kick. Chris Kamara. Yes. If Germany don't score now, you'd pretty much say that was it. So the captain, the coach, the linchpin for Germany, he's got the free kick. Can he do a captain's performance, a coach's performance, a linchpin's performance right now and put this in the back of the net? Let's see. He's got to take that bounce really to beat Taylor Home from that distance. Steps up, there is the bounce, and it's wide. Well, barring miracles, that's just about it now. Lawson goes forward quickly. And Clark's too far forward there. Clarkson did well. Lawson again. And Clark's back. Germany go back. That will do England.
prémio. E o segundo prémio pode levar o número de telefone de uma das meninas.
Straight for Germany. Semi-defended, semi-ricocheted off a German shirt. Markussen, he's going to battle with every inch he's got there. There he goes, and again. Is it out? It is now. Throw for Germany. That's it. Just 10 seconds on the clock now. Final chance for Germany to get a consolation. 3, 2, and 1. Ball's in the air. The whistle will go. The hooter will go. And Ina will celebrate. Fine victory.